Welcome to our presentation on Twitter rebranding to X. Today, we will start off by talking about the timeline and key aspects of Twitter's rebranding to X. Starting in October 2022, Elon Musk had the idea of making an everything app that offers social networking, banking, and shopping. Moving on, in April 2023, Twitter was merged into X, which was the next step in getting rid of the original branding of Twitter. And next, the official rebranding to X occurred on July 23, 2023, with the iconic bird logo replaced by the stylized X symbol. And lastly, on May 17, 2024, the platform's domain officially transitioned from twitter.com to x.com. Next is a timeline of the main management changes that took place. Starting in October of 2022, Elon Musk acquires Twitter for $44 billion, and in the process he fires several of its key executives and starts a drastic layoff of a large percentage of the company's staff. Moving to April of 2023, Twitter merged with a recently established company we now all know as X, and just like that, Twitter was no longer a standalone company. And lastly, in May 2023, Musk announced his position as CEO will be replaced with NBC's Universal's former head of advertising and partnerships, Linda Yaccarino. Musk explains that Yaccarino will focus primarily on business operations, while I focus on a product design and new technology. Next, we will be moving on to the main functionality changes. Starting in December 2022, Twitter Blue was launched. This was a paid monthly subscription that added a blue checkmark to your account and offered early access to select new features, such as Edit Tweet, which was previously reserved for verified users, now called the Legacy Blue Check. Additionally, users can now see the number of views for each tweet. Next, in January 2023, the formerly known Home timeline is replaced by the For You timeline. In April 2023, the blue bird logo is temporarily replaced with a Shiba Inu, the logo of Dogecoin. Moving on to May 2023. Now Twitter allows users to offer their followers content subscriptions, including long-form text and videos. Although, the company will take 10% of those subscriptions after 12 months. Next, on July 3, 2023, Elon Musk established a temporary limit on the number of tweets users can see per day, meaning that users cannot view tweets without logging into the platform. Musk explains that the objective of this is to tackle the problem of anyone being able to scrap vast amounts of data from Twitter, including AI companies. And lastly, July 28, 2023, Elon Musk announced that the default mode of the platform will be dark, but the light mode will still be available as a result of the popular demand by users. While Twitter rebranding to X was very significant, there are other examples of well-known brands and platforms that have gone through some similar changes. Starting with the Meta platforms, in 2021, Facebook rebranded to Meta to reflect its focus on building the metaverse, which soon transferred over to Instagram as well. Also, Dunkin' Donuts. Similarly to X, they shortened their name to Dunkin' in order to emphasize its variety of products offered, instead of being solely a donut shop. Additionally, changing a well-established brand name like Twitter to X carries significant weight on users. One being user perception. Just as some people don't do well with change, users may feel a sense of loss or alienation due to a familiar brand identity being taken away. Also, brand recognition. The term tweet became a universal term. Rebranding to X included rebuilding this recognition to something new. And marketing positioning. The rebrand could also signal a strategic shift that could help them greatly, but also puts the company at high risk for losing the brand's pre-established positioning. Next, we will discuss Elon Musk and CEO Linda Yaccarino's vision for X. The two envision X evolving into an everything app, by creating new in-app services. One being payment services. Partnerships with companies like Visa aim to introduce real-time payment systems to the app. And another being AI integration. Features like the Trend Genius advertising tool let AI enhance user engagement and ad relevance. This vision positions X to compete with multifunctional platforms like China's WeChat, aiming to centralize diverse user needs within a single app. Moving on, the new slogan, Blaze Your Glory, reflects an ambitious and dynamic brand persona. It encourages users to actively participate and stand out, aligning with the platform's goal to empower individual expression and alignment. After the launch of X, there were some good and bad user reactions. Some of the positives being that users appreciate the platform's new features, such as the ability to edit direct messages, viewing them as enhancements to the user experience. And some negative feedback was regarding the rebranding and how users feel a disconnect from the platform's original identity, even leading some users to migrate to alternatives like Blue Sky. Now for the future outlook. Some challenges that were faced were rebuilding brand recognition, addressing user concerns about content moderation, and competing with already established multifunctional apps. And some of the opportunities gained were integrating diverse services, becoming an everything app, and attracting a broader user base and increasing engagement. And lastly, for our personal reflection, we believe that Twitter's rebrand to X aims to evolve from microblogging to a multifunctional platform. While it follows industry trends, it may not transition well for some loyal users, but overall, we would say that the transition was beneficial. Thank you.